Two. I could lose in one, but I ain't losing in both. Come on. It gets to a point. I think I'm like 4-1. Like I said, I could lose in one. I'm not losing in both. Yeah. Zena, I don't like how you don't pause the game for girls. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I mean my screen.
The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Back to Bonner. Well, we know Aces fans are some of the most passionate in the league. Vegas is a tough place to play.
Well, even as players come and go, there's been some bad blood between these two teams. The rivalry itself, it is intense and very entertaining.
And for the Mercury, and last season, they were only able to win one of the 4 games against Las Vegas.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. Young. Wilson. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
And fellas, we should have a great matchup on the low block tonight.
Yeah, we got a meeting of 2 of the elite centers of the WNBA. I expect the outcome to hinge on who wins this matchup down low.
Well, one way or the other, I know it's going to be fun to watch. We're going to see some tremendous post play here.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Thomas outside. Shoots over Wilson. Thomas no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Back to Young. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Up top, Thomas. Copper misses.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Wilson can't hit.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Thomas down low. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And, guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Now here's Gray. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. Drops in the tray.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Bonner. Off target at the rim. The Aces trailing. Pass to Gray. Smith, right side. Tries to snap the cold streak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. See Gray for 3. It's rebounded by Thomas. The floater. And the layup is good.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
Timeout called the Aces. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Wilson sets a screen. Gray not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option one is her excellent shot.
Bonner's shot is good.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Pass to Wilson. Double team on A'ja Wilson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Leah Copper from outside. Jackie Young drives in. Here's Gray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Wilson can't hit. Phoenix leading. Here's Bonner. Finished off the break.
So strong in the open court. Quick, tall, determined. Bonner is who you want finishing a fast break.
Misses her second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Pass to Gray. Launches a three. Sinks the triple. From the inbound. And it's Bonner laying it in.
Great communication on the inbound play. She got into good position, and the pass was just right on time and on target.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense.
16.
Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
If a defender is going to play off of her like that, you know what's going to happen. They're going to be points on the board.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
And that one's good. Copper.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really carrying the basketball.
That's tipped. Down low. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball. And the Mercury call time here.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Carter. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now here's Evans. Here's Parker Tyus. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
Here's Carter. Great D that time from Kalia Copper. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Carter. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Phoenix with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Lloyd. Out to Parker Tyus. Back to Lloyd. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. It goes on Alyssa Thomas.
High IQ play by Lloyd, using the pump to bait the D.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewell Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option. After struggling in the first quarter, she has come alive here in the second.
Shot left block. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. An open look for Alyssa Thomas. No good off front iron.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Here's Wilson. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Here's the break. Mercury with the rebound. To the paint. The 3 ball. The rebound by A'ja Wilson. The Aces trailing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum. Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Inside, Wilson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Here's Young. The kick out to Carter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Mercury, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. Here's Gray for the lead. And they pick up 2.
Oh, this has been Gray's game so far. She's scoring at will and putting on an absolute show.
That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Shot's good by Smith.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start this second half.
Pass to Bonner. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. The Aces with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Thomas down low. Over Smith. Thomas, no good. To the middle. Here's Parker Tyus. It's rebounded by Thomas.
There's 3 of 4 to start the second half.
There's the 3. Rebound by the Aces.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Alyssa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Timeout called the Aces. So both teams changing it up here. Now Gray. She's got 15. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. And here they come. Puts up a three. And the Mercury, another three.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside. Rugged play under the boards. That's showing some real backbone.
And stolen by Gray. Here's Wilson. And the shot goes down.
With quick hands and good instincts, Gray's a threat to steal the ball whenever she's on the court.
Now here's Thomas. She has 6. 5 to shoot. Pass to Court Queen. She brings it in as the shot clock ticks down. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Count that one.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
A'ja Wilson with the block.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Offline from the high post.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time. Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 5. Pass to Bonner. It's hauled in by Alyssa Smith.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the board needs to continue. That could be what swings this game. Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
And she's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
I don't see the reasoning as well. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking out there. Just out of touch with the game situation, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Young shot's good.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Here's Court Queen. That one, good for 2.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket instead of easy, too.
And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. The Aces on top. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Phoenix trailing here. Pulls it. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. And Gray gets it to go.
The quicks of Gray on display, but also her skill moving fast and finishing a break is not easy.
Here's Mack. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This game is shaping up to be a special one.
Yeah, it does have that feel of a classic. Now, let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure, because it's not easy.
Out to Gray. Kennedy Carter for three. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can just keep shooting it like this.
Everything is falling for them this half, and it seems they're putting up points every trip down the floor.
Amazing.
Here's Copper. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Pass to Carter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Court Queen. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. And that one drops for her.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
And the Aces making a change here. Copper drives in. Jewel Lloyd with some nice D. The Aces leading. Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewel Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
The shot's good.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
Double team on Jewel Lloyd. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Gray. Pass to Young. Wilson the screen. Out to the left wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Copper outside. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Yeah, she's really turned it around this half, shooting at a high percentage from the field.
Pass to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Bonner. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. And the Aces with possession. They lead by 1. To the right side. Gray outside. Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. That miss drops her to 5 of 12 field goals made. Deep A'ja Wilson. Good on the triple.
As big-time a player as you'll ever see. A'ja Wilson in the corner.
Inside. Thomas. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, with her sense of the game, Melissa Thomas knew they needed points.
Good work there as it goes.
Assertive play by Kennedy Carter, stepping up and finding her team the much-needed bucket.
Timeout called the Mercury. Here's Court Queen. Pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by Smith. Just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Here's Bonner. Thomas. Got her with the punt. pump fake, just couldn't finish. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Wilson. From the arc.
I'll tell you, it's fascinating to watch Thomas on the defensive end. She's got great recognition and moves her feet well. One thing that I'll always respect about Thomas is that when she steps on the court, she has zero, and I mean zero friends. And it's because she wants to win by any means necessary.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game. She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. And it's Court Queen missing. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And it's Court Queen missing. Fades back. That one doesn't drop. So the Aces win it, and they didn't make it. folks. Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Las Vegas Aces. And from Sin City, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by two terrible poker players, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we're in for a good one tonight.
And what a night we have in store for you. For the Vegas fans, this isn't just another game. It's special.
Guys, this game has a different feel. These two teams have had some great battles. Bragging rights are on the line.
And for the Sparks, last year they split the season series 2 games apiece against the Aces.
Now here's Plum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ogumake. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Wilson outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Here's Atkins. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
3 misses to start this one. And they're still looking for their first basket.
Here's Gray. Hamby grabs the miss.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And the basket by Plum.
Not one to be denied when she's going to the hoop. Plum is a point who attacks the hoop. Another dimension to her offensive game.
Here's Wilson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Plum. Lets the 3 fly. That's a miss. She's made 1 in this one.
That's 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to get into the flow offensively.
Here's Carter. And she drops in the layup off glass.
I love watching Kennedy Carter work her way inside. She is gifted at probing and finding ways to shoot.
That's what she does, guys. Takes what the defense gives her and turns it into points.
And Wilson gets it to go.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for. Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Gray left side. Rebound by the Sparks.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the 2nd overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win. We want to win now.
Now here's Gray. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
Here's Plum. Pass to Burrell. Ogumake. There we go. And now in the scoring column with Zatmate. She is 1 for 4.
I think she willed that shot to go in because she had started the game 0 for 3 and didn't want to keep it up.
Now here's Wilson. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Here's Brink. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Now here's Gray. 6-point game. Here's Wilson. The Sparks grab the miss. down low. Here's Brink. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Good on the bucket.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Here's Plum. Rejected by Chelsea Gray. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead, up by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through one.
And there's the call on Parker Tyus.
First personal foul.
That is her first foul of the game. And the Aces making a change here. Outside Wheeler. She's off on that one. The Aces with the lead. Here's Young. The Sparks grab the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, includes the arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning. You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Floyd. It's hauled in by Wheeler. Pass to Burrell. To the paint. Now Cannon. And she banks in the layup. Now here's Carter. Now here's Turner. Back to Carter. Pulls up on the elbow. And she makes that one.
Watch out easily. Carter glides around the defense, comes off the pick clean and ready to shoot.
Pass to Burrell. And stolen by Lloyd. Erica Wheeler with the steal. Here's Burrell. From the arc. Turner grabs the board.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Now Burrell. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Carter. And there's the rejection. Here's Wheeler. From outside, off the mark. Inside. And it's Turner missing. The Sparks trailing. To the inside. Cannon. And she lays it straight in.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Here's Carter. No good. 3 on 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Pass to Lloyd. Clock at 6. The shake. It's hauled in by Cannon.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewel Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option.
And another miss by Las Vegas. To the middle. Pass to Wheeler. Jacks up a three.
Rebound Cheyenne Parkatias.
Here's Las Vegas. And here's Turner. She gets that one.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Count that one.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Down low. It's stolen by Turner. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Roy. Now Wheeler. Wins one on the clock. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Aces on top. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Here's Plum. And she gets the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if we can stop it.
And that one good.
And the Aces selecting A'ja Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like A'ja, it can change everything.
Wilson in the post. Nice defense from Cameron Brink. Pass to Atkins. Over Evans. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, for an accurate shooter like Atkins, the mid-range can look effortless, but that's just because she's that good at shooting the ball. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint, and I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Out to Ogumake. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Here's Gray.
Kelsey Plum comes up with the rebound.
For the lead. And the Sparks, another 3. Timeout.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Timeout called the Aces. The Aces trailing. Gray right side. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Smith. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. And the play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
He went hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort, but just a little too anxious that
To
time.
reel it back a bit.
Outside Atkins. Back to Plum. Ogumake.
Right down low.
Rebound by the Aces.
And their first miss of the second half. They come out strong.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
All alone. Count that bucket.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ogwumike outside. Shot from the top of the key. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Outside Carter. Pass to Smith. No good with the triple. Outside Plum. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
First personal foul.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do? She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
And that one drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, he's made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of the last 6 makes were inside. They've established themselves inside.
Yeah, that's a nifty move by Plum right there. Taking her shot right into the defense and making sure she gets the whistle.
Both teams will make substitutions.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks, coming second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
Evans with it. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to Parker Tyus. Wilson. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Off target with the jump hook.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low. I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans. Pass to Cannon. And stolen by Lloyd. Pushing it up. And they go to the intentional foul.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Here's Wheeler. Shoots over Young. Wheeler can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Soft touch off the glass.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Inside. Bell. Guarded by Wheeler. And stolen by Atkins. Wheeler. No good on the triple. Atkins grabs the board.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Back to Wheeler. Outside Atkins. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Lloyd. Shoots over Wheeler. Gray. Defended by Atkins. Chelsea Gray, the open look. Good. Nothing but net.
What a night for Gray. She might be a point by trade, but Chelsea can pour it in when she looks for her own shot.
Here's Ogumake. And she uses the glass on the layup.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good enough.
Shot's good by Bell.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Gray with it. Now Atkins defending.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks. They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Kicks it out to Plum. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's on Young.
There's a certain level of toughness to her game. Plum is very aggressive driving. A handful for defenders.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Outside Young. Back to Wilson. Rebound by the Sparks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Hamby outside. Pass to Ogumake. Back to Hamby. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Gray, no good. The Sparks trailing. Brink. Covered by Smith. Here's Atkins. Brink. Yep, that goes.
There's the confidence of young Cameron Brink.
Gray in the post. Young. Three-pointer. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her. The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting. The big shot.
Ice water in her veins. Everyone in the building knew that A'ja Wilson was going to take it and make it.
Ogumake, right side. And here's Brink. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here's Gray. Takes it out to Smith. Wilson in the post. Money!
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves for throwing defenders. And this is why Kelsey Plum was a former #1 overall pick, because she hits the big one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
This is a huge possession.
You have to execute, be calm under pressure right here.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Chance to tie it up here.
A three-pointer would do just that.
Defense knows that too.
On the wing, Neko Bumake.
Off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
She gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So the Aces win